Hey, good morning YouTube. Rick here from North Augusta, South Carolina, black rifle. Anyway, I have a new build called the Palmetto Bear. It's a Bear Creek Arsenal upper with a Palmetto State Armory lower. AR-15A3, 20-inch barrel, 1-in-7 twist. I built this gun for a CMP competition. Here it is. It's topped off with the Leatherwood Hi-Lux, or, well, actually this is a Hi-Lux Xtc scope for the CMP NRA military rifle competition. Scope was meant just for that competition. That's what it was built for. The mount looks a little high, but it actually co-witnesses with the front sight at 1 power. So I'm not concerned with that, it being a little high, because it does co-witness with that front sight post. So anyway, all them browbeaters out there will have some comment about it, but it hits what it shoots at. Anyway, this AR-15 is quite heavy. It's a heavy barrel, the HB, and I tell you, for 400 bucks I put this rifle together, and these rifles are just as good as the Colt H-bar that I have in the house. So I look forward to representing Hi-Lux in some competition, and talk about their optics. They're wonderful. My name's Rick Bernardi. I was a sniper in the Army. Went to sniper school in the 101st Airborne in the 70s. Back then, sniper school was taught by AMTU, Army Marksmanship Training Unit. They didn't have a sniper school like they did at Fort Benning in one place. Every division had their own sniper marksmanship unit. So that's where I went to sniper school. Shot in competition from company to battalion to brigade to division and to corps. But I never got out of corps because they wouldn't release me to, the unit wouldn't release me to go shoot all Army in the all Army competition. I know I could have won there, but they wouldn't release us. It was hard to get out of your duty position, because you still had to, you know, do your duty as an infantryman as well as do the marksmanship competition. I enjoyed it. Well, I'm a graduate of the Master Marksmanship program. I'm a distinguished rifleman, and I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade nothing for one of these AR-15s. They're worth their weight in gold. If you don't have an AR-15 and you get an AR-15, I recommend you put a Hi-Lux optic on it. The Hi-Lux optics have, for the 223, I highly recommend the M1000. If you're shooting 308, I highly recommend the M1200. These are ART optics. It's called ART, Auto Ranging Telescope, or Auto Ranging Trajectory. Some people say it's Auto Ranging Telescope, but it's actually trajectory. What it does is it allows you to cam in on a target 18 to 31 inches, 18 inches wide, 31 inches tall. You adjust the cam, and you zero the rifle first at 200 yards. Then you adjust your cam on the outside of the scope ring. It's part of the mount that the scope is in, and it raises and lowers the scope to the range that you're at. So if you're at 4 power, that's 400 yards. 5 power, 500 yards. All the way up to 9 or 10 power would be 1,000 yards. And yes, you can hit a target at 1,000 yards with an AR-15, 5.56 or 223 caliber cartridge. I have done it, and I've done it several times. You can't do it consistently, but with the 308, 1,000-yard shot's not a problem. I could do that consistently. But anyway, this is the rifle, and I wanted to talk about the XTC, across the course competition for the CMP NRA competition, military rifle competition. You need a military rifle like this, and you need a scope. You don't have to have a scope. You can use iron sights if you want. Put the charging handle on here and have at it, you know. But they shoot from 100 yards to 600 yards, and I think I would like to try it in both, with the optic and without the optic, because I think I could do well with both. I built a little AR-15 pistol from Palmetto State Armory, which is a fine rifle, and built the pistol kit in 5.56. Took it out to the range and zeroed it with a little 10.5 inch barrel with the charging handle, with the carry handle, and the carry handle sight that fits on the flat top. And I zeroed that thing and was hitting targets at 300 yards. I zeroed it at 25 meters, and at the Army qualification range, I shot the qualification range, 40 rounds, 40 hits on the pop-up targets, ranging from 50 meters out to 300 meters. So it did well. For a little 10-inch barrel, I was surprised. I was really surprised. I doubted I'd get past 150 yards with it, but I was shocked when I was knocking down those targets at 300 meters. Anyway, from North Augusta, South Carolina, this is Rick, Black Rifle. Take care. Bye-bye.